So I'm gonna come from a different side of the spectrum. Yeah.
His friend made him do this.
But no, so I agree with you for the most part in totality. And to that point, how I look at friendships is it has to be judged in totality. So like you said, so your friends, like you said, they helped you get from here a little bit, but now that we older, shit is a little different. People have different priorities. And let's say they don't watch clips, let's say they don't do certain things. But in totality, if I ask of something,
100%.
yeah, if I need something, like if it's reciprocal, the energy and investment in each other, or trying to reach out, long as that's kind of a decent grade on the report card and altogether, I'm with it. But I do agree with you. I feel like oftentimes people, like, out of the whole report card, they will just give you an F on one class. Like, you felt the whole, you got left back now. It's like, yo, like I said, because somebody could be going to do some shit. Or let's say birthday parties, like, it's been plenty of times I had parties or kickbacks, whatever, and I just always say, yo, it's food and drinks there, but you bring a bottle. That's all I've asked. Plenty of times, niggas don't bring bottles because it is what it is. Like, and I always say, and a few times people say, yo, I don't really got it right now. I'm like, nigga, I don't give a fuck. Like, I just say that. Like, but it's like, my mom would decide to be like, she be checking at the door. Where's the empty hand, nigga? What's that? Or it's so you're gonna bring the gym, you're gonna bring the E&J, but then drink the Henny here. Like, she that type person. So so some people be judging shit where like, nigga, I don't give a fuck if you don't got money or you just don't feel like stopping at the store. My most important thing is you here.
So
I care about presence more than anything.
I care about effort. So if you couldn't make it, I got friends that couldn't make it to my birthday party that sent me videos. Yo, happy birthday, bro. I couldn't be there. Like,
that shows investment too.
Exactly. I care about the effort. But at the same time, it's people that forgot, I forgot it was your birthday. Happy birthday. It's about when you acknowledge it. It's like how you make me feel throughout the relationship, the friendship, relationship of the friendship. You follow what I'm saying? It's not. And then another thing, like when you just said, dang, what was the last thing you said before you talked about how your mom, you said it was something that you said.
Just judging totality and like,
Oh yeah, so it's like I seen somewhere a person said they loaned their friend $15,000, but they missed the birthday party and the friend was like, we not friends no more.
Right. Yeah.
So it's like that to me, that's what kind of sparked the thought. I'm just like,
insane.
That's like, what do y'all look at y'all friends as? Like, cause I'm confused. It's like friends, like my friends is my friends. My associates, my supporters, my supporters. But my friends is when I say it's no conditions, it don't mean that it's not like a typical standard that friendship has to uphold. Of course, if we friends, we can call on each other. But being my friend also means that if you call on me and I can't come through for you, that we still friends. And vice versa. If I call on you, you can't come through for me, we still friends. It's not contingent upon if you say yes or not. So I feel like a lot of people predicate their friendships on looking at when you should, because like you gotta understand, like people are so self-centered that they don't even think about what if you have an antisocial friend and you having a birthday party at a nightclub. They don't want to come. That's not their personality type. So the grace is okay, like what can we do that fits my friend's personality type? All right, my friend want to take me to lunch. That's the opportunity to celebrate you. So it's them showing that you mean something to them, but it got to be in a way that also mean, because we adults, we not kids. So it's like, I don't got to show up for you the way you want me to show up for you if it's a detriment to who I am. You want me to come drinking and smoke, I don't want to do that. But if I ask you to come to this seminar, you don't want to do that. And I got to have grace for you. So it's like, no, we got to have grace. And granted, like this, let me just put this on the record. Me and all my friends literally show up for each other for everything. Right. I also got a homie that he never been, I'm on my 9th suit and tie party. He's been to none of them. You follow them? None of them, not one. Every time, yeah, bro, I'm gonna be there. I know you're not coming. When you start to learn your friend, that nigga not fucking coming. So it's not even, but he the same person that I say, let's go to the Eagles, and he gonna pull up. So we understand what we have in common that we can do to celebrate with one another. But at the same time, it's like, people, I feel like they just looking at it like, yeah, man, if you don't show up to what I want you to show up to, the way I want you to show up to it, then you ain't my friend. And I look at it like, if you love me genuinely and you willing to show up for me, it don't have to always look like the way I wanted to look.
For sure.
If you gave your honest and best effort and intentions and it was pure and it was solid, you my dogs, you my sis.
For sure. That's why I say it got to be the whole report card dynamic too. Because again,
I like
he didn't come to the suit and tie, but he came to Eagles game. Like, so we good, bro.
Even if I say go get my daughter, yo, she needs some sneaks, he gonna make sure she, like, same vice versa. So it's like, you really, that's
like, what we talking about then? Like,
but the thing is, people base it on a highlight moments when they want the audience there. And it's like, for me, I don't even pay attention to who don't tell me happy birthday. I pay attention to who do tell me happy birthday. And what I mean by that is I'm too busy saying, thank you. I appreciate it. Whoever showed up, appreciate you. Give me a hug. My mind is not taking a survey or tallying up the people that, like, that's what we got to understand, to get 1% better within a mindset. what you focus on is what you bring about. So if you sitting there looking at it like, dang, well, I got 46 friends and only 24 showed up, 16 didn't. It's like you negate the experience of the 24 and the credit that's due to the 24 that came through.
For sure.
I'm more focused on who showed up. I figure out, it'd be so funny. People like, yo, bro, I ain't even make it to the party. But bro, I didn't even notice. Why? Because I'm not at the door checking who brought the Henny and who brought the E&J. Miss Lena?
Smart. Yeah, fair.
She earned that.
Yeah.
But no, jokes aside though.
And I was gonna say as well though, before we landed, I can't lie because I'm conditioned, you know, by the Lena Smut. I'd be remiss if I say, but I am big on patterns. So let's say multiple opportunities.
So my friend missed 8 parties. He not your friend no more?
No, let's say he missed my party, the Eagles game. And like
you.
it's 3 different things. Like, okay, so we just not on the same page. Now, granted, I'm the type of person where I still don't take things personal like that, where I don't think it's something about me or it's a beef, but maybe we're not on the same page on that. Seasons for everything.
So are they not your friend because y'all not on the same page in that season?
I ain't gonna say we're not a friend, but the energy is demoted from my side, whatever. And then we just see how that plays over time.
Gotcha.
If months and years go past, I would just say we're not friends anymore because we literally don't even be in contact or even mutual proximity anymore.
I could see that. I could see where you could arrive at that, but I don't think. Yeah, I think.
And I would say that to your point about effort, I would say the effort also isn't mutual or reciprocal anymore.
I do think the strength of a friendship is different than the length of a friendship. So
sure.
So I got friends that I've been cool for 20 years. You feel me? But it's like literally like I got a homies that I was in since 2nd grade, like literally. And it's like that's 25 years at this point.
Right.
And it's like they still my homies. I don't have too much in common with them, but if we link, when we link, is the same energy. So that's like,
and it ain't like it's pulling teeth.
That's like the length for the friendship. The strength for the friendship is like, you know, all right, cool. Like this person is making conscious efforts to show up to everything. But I also think that that's largely proximity based, like, and it's largely lifestyle based. Like literally, like I'm only at your wedding because of the relationship we just developed in the last year. I talk to you more than I talk to my friend that I have for 25 years. So do that make you more my friend than them?
Man, no.
You got what I'm saying though? So it's like we align way more in this season. We doing business together. We are doing this together, which is business, but at the same time, this is our career essentially. We got our career together. We do side business ventures. Then the point where nigga, we be in like your daughter is my god kid, unofficially, officially. Like at this point. You follow what I'm saying? So it's like, and this all happened in a year. So that was because of the strength of the proximity and the closeness and the things we have in common. But that don't make my best friend, who I talk to twice a month, any less my best friend.
I agree.
But the pattern point that I like the best thing you said with the report card. Because you could, if you want to grade your friendships down to how much they show up, how much they support you, what you have in common, as far as in like whatever might be on the other spectrum, the things that irritate you about them, like, because it got to be some give and take, right?
For sure.
So it's like, if you want to grade it and be like, all right, cool, like, I got this friend that irritate the shit out of me, but they show up to everything. That's my dog. I got this friend. And it's like, they not on none of the list. Why would you, like, that's like, I ain't gonna say it's common sense, but it's almost like, of course, I can't say how. And I feel like that's where people was going. It was like, show up to my birthday yours.
Right.
Like, dog, like, have grace. Listen, man, grace is doing friendships. Grace is doing relationships. Grace moves the world forward. Like literally, like it's God's grace that it's grace. Grace is everything. So when you think about it, right, just for 1 second, just try to put yourself in somebody. I ain't telling you to do it every second because you need to focus on you. But whenever I go to take something personal, I always remove myself and be like, let me flip the perspective real quick. Like I could call you, you cannot answer. I'm like, what the fuck did they not answer? Then I'm like, man, maybe they got some shit going on right now. You feel me? And I'm not going to assume you do or you don't. I'm allow you the space to come to me when you're ready with the explanation or without one. You don't owe it to me, but if you give it, you give it. Now, it do come a time where it's like, well, when do I stop giving grace? You never stop giving grace, but you can stop giving attention. And that's what people got to understand. Like, I'm always extend grace, but that don't mean I'm going to be waiting around. That don't mean I'm going to give you the attention you need. That don't mean, so that's where I think your level of pulling back and demoting the reciprocity goes down. That's understandable, but I'm still going to give somebody grace. They just ain't get there yet. And when they do, like, it's like, you feel me? Grace don't always mean you got to give them another opportunity. It just means that you're not holding it over them. Like, we could clearly see a toddler come in a room, knock something down. You want to snap, but you're like, you too. What the fuck I expect? All the tissues and papers ripped up. Fuck, I shouldn't have left it there. Like, you give them grace. Now, some people snap out, right? But then you need to know within yourself that you lack patience, because the patient thing would be you too. You incompetent at understanding that you about to frustrate me by doing this. And sometimes friends need that type of grace. Spouses need that type of grace. Family members need that type of grace. A lot of y'all are holding on to grudges to people that y'all supposed to love, and y'all wonder why y'all feel so isolated in the world, because y'all don't fuck with the people that you could genuinely fuck with over minor stupid shit that's a result of your ego, a result of your pride, a result of your main character syndrome, a result of the ego, pride, and main character syndrome, and wanting the world to revolve around you, as opposed to just understanding that everybody's world revolves around them, and we are all characters in each other's world, and who we are in their world, we don't get to decide, right? We just get to be us in our world, and whatever world we kind of cross paths with, it is what it is. But y'all sitting here holding grudges and wonder why y'all got no genuine love. Y'all got cousins and aunts and uncles that y'all ain't. I ain't talking about the one that did some genuine, legitimate fucked up shit, right? I'm talking about the petty shit. Like, oh, my cousin showed up for this cousin, but didn't show up for that. It's like reciprocity does not mean equality. It doesn't always mean equal effort. It means equal intentions. And that's what y'all got to understand. If whatever that means to you, it means equal intentions. What one kid might like, the other kid might not like. So you might buy this kid 10 pair of sneakers. So you buy this kid 10 pair of sneakers, and this kid is miserable with the 10 pair of sneakers because they don't give a fuck about sneakers. They would have wanted a fucking toy or a game or a TV. So you got to understand the people, or even just some hugs, even just some love. It ain't always material. So you got to understand the people that you're dealing with and what reciprocity looks like to them. And stop thinking that the reciprocity is, oh, well, I bought you 10 TVs, so you should buy me 10, or I gave you 100. So you should no, it's about the intention. What is your, did you intend to serve them in a way that was equal to how they served you, and vice versa? And once y'all be able to look at life through that lens and that perspective, you can let a lot of people off the hook, because I got a lot of long-term relationships and genuine connection and friendships because we give each other grace. We all allow each other to be who we are. We don't have to wear no mask. Like, I can't imagine having friends and I gotta wear a mask. I can't imagine having friends and feeling like, damn, I know that motherfucker really he think. Like, I can't imagine sizing my friends up. I can't imagine. I ain't talking about the regular friendly competition that comes just with men being men, women being women. I'm talking about legitimately being around people with a disdain or under. I can't imagine having it because I can love you from a distance. I can literally love you from a distance. So we don't have to interact for me to love you. If our chakras don't align or whatever they say, all right, I'm gonna just love you from back there somewhere. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna be there to support you, want the best for you, but I'm not gonna, we don't gotta be occupying each other's space. And so many people feel like if you can't occupy each other's space, then the friendship is over. We used to hang together all day, every day. Now I barely see you. We can't be friends. How